Okay, this is a video tutorial on using QODBC, the ODBC driver for QuickBooks, with Visual Basic. As you can see, we already have the sample data application for QuickBooks running in the background. We'll leave it running in the background. Our current driver works with both QuickBooks 2002 and QuickBooks 2003. Now in Visual Basic, we'll start off creating a new project, Standard EXE, and we'll close out that form that it gives us and start a new form. This is going to be using the Quick and Easy VB Data Form Wizard. Data Form Wizard will create a data-aware form for us, connecting to our data sources in QuickBooks. We use the ODBC option of Remote Data. Our data source, QuickBooks data, that will connect to the current QuickBooks data file in memory, the one that's running in the background. Now we name the form QB Employee. A single record form, manipulating single records. We go to the employee table. These are the tables from QuickBooks. Select fields from the employee table. First name, last name, email. Okay. Take out a couple buttons that aren't necessary. And generate the form. Okay, now QuickBooks has, Visual Basic has created a data entry form into a QuickBooks table using QODBC. First thing we need to do is change the project so that the startup form is the one we just created. Okay. Select Run. Okay. Now we have an application, a Visual Basic application that is data aware for QuickBooks data. It is paging through the QuickBooks file, all 6 records of the employee table. You can create a link to any of the tables within QuickBooks easily using QODBC. Let's just add a new record here. That's done. Record 7 is added. Okay, let's close that off. And that's all you need to do, at least to get started on creating a project which links your Visual Basic application into accounting data from QuickBooks. Also, you have this feature here, the Visual Data Manager, available in Visual Basic. And this tool can be used to examine and manipulate the data of a various data source, in this case QuickBooks data. So it opens up a window based on the tables that are out there and lets you examine them. So we want to look at the company file, we can look at the fields in the company file. Alright. And then we'll be able to examine details about these fields, such as what their length is, whether they're related to by a foreign table, any piece of information we need about this record. We can also execute sample SQL statements. So you can write SQL statements to access, update, or insert records inside QuickBooks using this window. So you can use this information on the left-hand side to create information about fields and then create SQL statements to access those. Execute the SQL statements. They will run against the data in QuickBooks using QODBC. And then the data is returned inside the Visual Data Manager. So here you have, we said select name from customer, so that the name field is all we want to see from the customer record. So we've got 47 customers, and these are their names. Allows us to do field record editing, manipulation, previewing of SQL statements, and then when you have created the SQL statement that you want that does the kind of update that you like, then you can simply cut and paste it back into Visual Basic for use in a form, or use as a result, or use for manual programming techniques. And that's how to use Visual Basic with QODBC using live data from QuickBooks.